Good morning, everyone. I'm WJ Gasang from ePower. I'm delighted to have the opportunity to share with you about the story of ePower, and we focus on decarbonizing the multi-trillion-dollar, hard-to-abate global long-haul trucking industry at scale. Our goal is at scale decarbonization within a decade. Next slide, please. This is a very busy slide. Thanks to NACFE, North American Council for Freight Efficiency, they generated. There are approximately 2.5 million long-haul trucks, 98% of them diesel, that's carrying everything physically that we use, and that's certainly a backbone of the national economy. The long-haul fleets burns about over $100 billion worth of diesel every year. So we need to really decarbonize this. This is the picture that shows of today, diesel is the king in long-haul trucking. The future, we hope way before 2050, is where the zero-emission trucks rule the road. But between now and 2050, in the next 25, 27 years, it's a messy middle that we gotta cross. And out of this to do it. And we focus on the technology of diesel, electric hybrid. Obviously, we can also burn natural gas, as well as the hydrogen with an internal combustion engine coupled with battery and high power battery, as well as large electric motor to take care of the issue of refueling. There's really, at the moment, no refueling infrastructure for zero emission, battery emission Class A trucks or fuel cell. That's going to take a few decades to build up. But in the process, we need to really decarbonize the long haul freight industry. That's what we will be focusing on. So our technology and can really achieve 30% fuel saving and 80% in-use pollutant down, basically satisfying the new EPA 2027, the new emission standard. And to significant do that based on the current infrastructure, do that in within the next 10 years. When we say decarbonization at scale, in our view, you need to look at least deploying 1 million Class A long-haul trucks on the road, hauling freight every day in order to have the impact. Next slide, please. And in doing that, the decarbonization, if we consider the LCA carbon footprint, our hybrid diesel truck has exactly the same carbon footprint as a full battery electric long-haul truck on the road throughout the cycle life. So that's a cost-effective way of doing it. We can do it today, and we don't need the subsidy, but with additional government support, we can really kickstart the work, as Deputy Secretary just mentioned, to really get it moving. And I think long-haul trucking is certainly behind the schedule in order to meet net zero by 2050. Next slide, please. And our technology is just essentially the hybrid and dual motor central drive, and we focus on the innovative control strategy. And in order to achieve that, we can talk about the technical details offline. Next slide, please. And with this hybrid, we can really turn the job of optimizing for both fuel consumption as well as the pollutant emission of a vehicle, same as computer playing Go. So it's an artificial intelligence problem. AI will help us to solve it. Next slide, please. And in summary, ePower is a US climate startup. We focus on decarbonizing the hard-to-abate long-haul trucking at scale within a decade by deploying 1 million hybrid trucks on the road before 33. And through this, we love to work with the partners, especially the national labs, to figure out not only we will run the demo and achieve the results, and also use the model and computer basically to simulate it as part of the regulation, and also work with others for new technology. Thank you.